Hello everyone, this is Wolf1 and I am back with another Digimon Survive live stream. And last time Kato kind of went completely off the rails. We ended up trying to figure out more of what's going on, and I actually got all the megas I am currently capable of getting, which is good. Yeah, like I've got. I don't know if I'll get Saki's. Might be completely out of reach. Like, I'm not sure if there's going to be any real chance of getting Saki's. I kind of hope there is, but we'll see. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Saki is one of those things where I want to get her Mega because she's a character that I really do like her in general, and I'd like to have all their Megas. Problem being, of course, that I did not understand her for most of this, but because she was that character I kind of had a really hard time pinning down what the best thing to do with her was, because, like, Miu was the one I had the easiest time, because, you know, she's all into the occult, supernatural, stuff like that, and deep down does care about Kato, even though she doesn't want to. When Miu was still alive, Kato was easier to figure out when Miu was alive, but he still was not easy. And trying to think. Ao is rather simple in that you kind of got to go a sort of middle-ish ground with her to get through to her. And Minoru is kind of easy because he's superhero Minoru. That's what I keep calling him, is superhero Minoru. So, and that is rather accurate, all things considered. Anyway, as I'm messaging this out, I am actually doing another, we're not going to start our Dragonlance campaign until later, probably a month or two from now, but I am doing a D&D thing with Journey to the Radiant Citadel, which the Radiant Citadel, I think I might have mentioned it, but the Radiant Citadel is like this extra-dimensional ethereal plane place where people can come from all dimensions to live peacefully as equals, which is kind of cool. That's connected to these different kingdoms, each of which is based off of a different culture that hadn't been represented in D&D before. And each of those settings was created in part and primarily by a person from that area. So the first one, which name I cannot pronounce off the top of my head, I need to look at the pronunciation guide to say it, was I believe Taiwanese, and of course the person was of Taiwanese descent that wrote it. The second section is kind of the Louisiana, New Orleans sort of area, and has and once more, person from that whose lineage comes from that area, and a very like Southern Gothic kind of motif to that one. And yeah, right now we're in a bit of a horror mystery situation. And yeah, it's pretty fun so far. Now, just giving people a little bit more time to show up because I was a little late messaging it out due to thinking about stuff. Here's the thing. I already had Radiant Citadel I already possessed that, so, and we'd already made the characters, so this whole thing with Wizards of the Coast imploding in upon itself, that didn't affect our campaign. That's not going to affect our campaign. It's not going to affect Dragonlance, us doing Dragonlance later, because our DM already had Dragonlance. So that's not going to be an issue. We're just right, and it looks like that might simmer down if Wizards gets the point, and just decides we're going to just scrap this whole thing and give people something beneficial. So that's what I hope happens. They did give up on the OGL 1.0. 1.1. They gave up on that altogether. Hopefully. They've already promised there won't be the royalty issue with the new OGL. So, hopefully it means everything's going to be back roughly to normal, but they've still taken a big hit to their public image and PR. And I just want to specify this. The executives deserve the scorn on that one. The executives are probably the ones responsible, because this year they in 2022 towards the end, they both got a new CEO and a new executive producer for D&D, and both of those people have backgrounds in like mobile gaming and microtransactions and stuff like that. And the CEO said some things that kind of imply she had ulterior, sort of more greedy motives. So those are the most likely people to blame for all this. Jeremy Crawford, the D&D design crew, the D&D Beyond crew do not deserve the scorn here. I also saw someone take jabs at Critical Role for their response to it, and the thing people forget about Critical Role, they have contracts with Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast, and those contracts were made with the old people in charge. So they were made before these new people, who are probably the ones pushing this, came into power, and they could face serious legal trouble if they word any response to this wrong. So, and we know that the head honcho of that did actually like a comment relating to the anti OGL 1.0 people. So I think it's very clear that they do care. They just have to be very careful. Anyway, let's actually get this started. Sorry for going on a long tangent, but that's kind of part of the reason you probably have, if you're following my YouTube channel, that's probably part of the reason that you're here. Oh, okay, I forgot that okay, let me quickly fix that. Yeah, I started a second file to try to speedrun through to get the Wrathful route up. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so that's where... So, yeah, but that's just the way I see it. What's all this fog? Kinda better be okay where it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need to do level grinding, I hope. Agumon, welcome back. Saki told me how the mountains are covered in fog. The mountains, there's fog appearing elsewhere too. But the only places that are still safe are this school and the shrines. If Kato's safe, he must be somewhere nearby. That's true, I'm starting to have hope. If we keep searching at this rate, we'll find them both before too long. That's odd, they seem so happy, not scared at all. Even though danger could be lurking just around in any turn, ready to jump out. They must be pretending to be okay to make the rest of us feel better. Is that it? Huh. This, again, I'm not even sure if this actually really counts. Like, if I really need to worry about this. But I'm going to try. Okay, so striking a balance. She's not scared. She's being careless. Again, I have so much trouble actually. I have a lot of trouble actually deciding how to do things with Saki. Striking. Yeah, I don't know what exactly to do here. She's not. I know she's not scared, because we know from before she is. She's not being careless either, so let's go with this one. Okay, good. That was the right answer. There's no way she doesn't understand the danger. She just doesn't want to say it. She being a positive to balance out the professor's more hardline approach. In that case, it's actually impressive how well she's managing the group energy. I see what you're saying, Saki, but don't get too overjoyed about it. The fog could envelop this area in the blink of an eye. We don't know how much longer we have. We need to change our approach. Let's be quick, yet careful, and able to flee at a moment's notice. It'd be dangerous to search for him without settling on a firm approach first. Then we should gather everyone who's not here and form a clear system for action. Yeah, let's search the area and gather everyone together. Farewell, Takuma. If you feel in danger, come back quick. Okay, then. Now, did that actually make any conceivable difference? Okay, if there's 3 more questions in this entire playthrough for Saki, and I get all of them right, I may just be able to get her for the final boss. If there is one. Like, depending on how this... I'm assuming there's a final boss. But there's also a distinct possibility that, no, there is not. I'm trying to think... Excuse me. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get all of them correct after this. But it's very hard to tell. Ooh, rare amulet acorn. Okay, also, since there's a very high possibility I'm not going to actually be able to get her Mega. Where's Saki? I mean, Floramon. I'm going to dump every single one of these into her, because she's going to be going in underpowered. So I'm going to shove every single one of these into Floramon. To power her up as much as I possibly can, because she is, of course, behind. Oh yeah, that reminds me, actually. I did a little bit of grinding off screen, and I did get something. Monica, you ended up being more powerful. So I did actually get multiple evolution stuff. So let's see, we've got Grand Kawagamon, Hercules I did actually get, because it turns out if you talk down the mega forms of certain, like the higher forms of certain Digimon, you get the slabs you need to power them up. So now I have 2 of these I can throw around. I do like Grand Kawagamon, but it's Hercules Kabuterimon, come on. Let's see, Mega Kabuterimon, Mega Digivolve 2, Hercules Kabuterimon, who I do like. Do have the anti-fire crystal, which actually I think I got a better version of that somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Now he has no actual weakness. Let's see, between offense and defense. Raises physical defense and special defense 1 rank at the end of the turn when guarding, otherwise... Okay, he gets stronger every turn. Okay, that is actually useful. Like, that is actually really that is a really powerful ability. Okay, so... Can do one more... Okay, you're really too weak. You're the only one that's really powerful enough to be worth evolving to Mega. Like, I could do... I really like Spinomon, but he's too weak to really benefit the team. But I think I've still got the one left, though, and I want to see. I can't actually digivolve any of the ones that are... You just digivolve into Phoenixmon for some reason. You can become Sequoiamon, say, Maiden Mode, I think is what it's called. Or Saberliamon. But you're really the only one I have that's powerful enough to matter. Question is, do I want Machinedramon or do I want Piedmon? Well, I think actually we might want... Oh wait, no, we got Galliamon. So, let me see. The one problem I have is it doesn't really give the... Let's go with Machinedramon because he's... You know what? We lost Kato and our... Let's have a Digimon big bad on our team, so we're gonna do to Piedmon. Because I want to, just so we have a replacement for Myotismon. That and Piedmon did massive amounts. Okay, so... See, dark damage, which isn't the best type, but it does have a really cool effect. And randomly just, but, okay, so, okay, I did get the ones that I gave to Kato back, so, let's just give them, or did I? No, you got Saint Knuckle, which... Let's see here. Okay, that might be good to have on someone at least. You know what, I'm gonna put that on someone because that might actually be clutch. That and it's just okay, let's see. Can I actually take these from you? Okay, I do have to check. Do I still have... Did I lose Iceberg entirely? No, I got... Okay, when Miyu died, I did get the... Get that one back. Okay. Alright, I think that's the best we're gonna do. Okay. One second. Okay. Okay, oh gosh, it must be Kata that did this. What is it, oh? Over here, Takuma, look. Maybe it looks like someone... Must have been Kato. I caught someone... A glimpse of some... Sorry about that. A glimpse of someone deeper in the forest. Really? I think the person I saw was Kata. There was a shadow that looked like Dracmon, too. But they disappeared so fast. Which way did they go? That way, deeper into the woods. That's the opposite direction of the school. We should divide into one group to tell the others and one to follow Kato. I should probably go with the ones looking for Kato, but she's desperate to find him. I feel like she might do something rash. Listen, Takuma, Agumon. What? I'll go get everyone. I want you two to follow after Kato and Dracmon. Are you sure? I know you're worried about him. And you're worried about trusting me with that. It's written all over your face. We don't have time to discuss this. Please, Takuma. I know she wants to, but she's counting on me to do it instead. I can't say no to that. Okay, Are you sure? I'm on it. We'll find him. Are you sure is doubting her. I'm on it is... You know, taking the prerogative. We'll find him as more neutral, and more neutral tends to be better when it comes to Ao, so we'll go with that. Alright, I'll find him, I promise. And in case we find him before everyone gets back, we'll be waiting here. I knew you'd say that, Takuma. Please keep him safe, Agumon. Okay, got the right answer. Of course, good luck informing the others. Let's go get them, Robbermon. Roger that. Now, that was not necessary. I already got her Mega, but I still would prefer to have... If the higher her affinity is, the better. Doesn't look like anyone's been here. You see anything, Agumon? Look, Takuma, here, footprints. Oh, you're right. Great job, Agumon. Not bad if I say so myself. Some of them have a different shape. Must be Dracmon's tracks. Probably so, but it's just my imagination, but the prints look deeper than normal. Did Dracmon push his feet down harder than usual in order to help us find them? Hey Takuma, it looks like these prints are heading away from the school. I wonder where they're going. Takuma, there you are. Oh, hey, looks like everyone else is here too. That sure was fast. Everyone was already at the school, so we all came looking for you. Were you following those tracks? Yeah, look here. That's weird. There are 3 sets of footprints. Kato, Drachmon, and who else? Maybe they were fighting someone? No, that's not what happened here. In the direction they all left together without fighting. Feel alright, we should track them down. These are Kato's footprints, we definitely can't just ignore them. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's not good. Because we know it's Piedmon. Sheesh, how far do you expect us to walk? No need to get testy. We just need to find a place where we won't be bothered. Oh, he's still beat up from when we beat him before. Okay, so he is still really torn up. Hey. He's hurt badly. Looks like he's been hiding it from us. Yes, I won't be long for this world, even if you don't finish me off. My body will soon be swallowed up by the fog and offered to the master. Also, we didn't just beat him up, he's mortally wounded. So, we actually technically killed Piedmon. Like, he's not dead yet, but he's close. Also, did I? Hang on, I think I forgot to actually... No, okay, I got that. I thought I didn't post that in a place. But, okay, so yeah, we mortally wounded Piedmon. But I refuse that fate. To be consumed by he who saw us as pawns, to become a part of him, never. Cause all this here way to just complain about your boss. Who cares about your problems? You can just complain in the afterlife once I kill you. Oh, I thought you said you wanted more power. Huh? Don't listen, Kato, it's a trap. Shut up. Keep talking, what's your point? Kaito, no. This world is cruel, isn't it? Wouldn't you love to have sweet revenge? Yeah, I want power. I want to be strong enough to get revenge on both worlds for hurting me. Oh, because of the stuff that happened to me in the human world. Well, that's not good. I can teach you a way to do that. Fill yourself with that hatred towards the world and then give me your friend here. What are you talking about? I don't want Drachmon, or should I say his evolved form, Myotismon. If Myotismon and I merge into... Oh! So he's going to DNA Digivolve with him? That's what he wants to do? Or Jogress in the Japanese version, but... Okay, so he wants to DNA Digivolve with Myotismon. If Myotismon and I merge into one, you'll have the power you seek. The power to get revenge on both worlds. Merge into one? Is that even possible? So I'm supposed to let you eat Drachmon? What, afraid I'm lying to you as I lay here dying that this is all a trick? I just feel sorry for you, wanting revenge so badly, yet unable to... I think you're making things up because you don't want to die. Oh, calm down, you'll have me out of the picture soon enough either way. If I absorb Myotismon, my own consciousness will disappear as well. Your desire for revenge will give birth to a new power and bring your dreams to life. I'll be gone either way, but I want to make the master pay, make the world pay. So what will it be if I simply die here? Now you'll never get your power. Okay, so he wants to have Kato supercharge Drachmon with hatred, and then DNA Digivolve with him to form something. And let Kaito get his revenge that way, or just to trick him. To get my revenge on this world, I have to. Come on, Drachmon. Kaito, you can't be serious. You know what I want, don't you? Understand what I want better than anyone else in the world. I understand that your heart is burning with pure darkness, but I can tell you're serious. Alright then, I'll abide by your decision. As it should be. Oh, go imagine it. Fill your mind with hatred towards the world, with revenge. Kaito. What? You and me. We were like brothers, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Thank you. Alright, here I go then. Oh dear. So, yeah. Okay, Dracmon, Warp Digivolve 2. Myotismon. That's right, now demand it. Power strong enough to grant your wish. I hate this world for stealing what was most important to me. I want the power to destroy it, to have my revenge. Myotismon fuse, or... Okay, Myotismon... okay, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Okay, the Myotismon, Piedmon, DNA Digivolve. Elf 2. Boltamon. Boltamon. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Yes, hello, my human creator. I am your sword. I will cleave through anything in order to achieve your ambitions. Kaito, we finally found you. Takuma? Where's Dracmon? Who's that? Check it out, Takuma. Dracmon fused into this. He fused? What the? You mean... He merged with another Kemonogami? Yeah, that. He merged with Piedmon. Now I finally have it, the ultimate power. Don't be stupid. Once you've done that to Dracmon, that Dracmon might not be able to come back. You voluntarily sacrificed Dracmon, please? Tell me you're joking. The power was worth the sacrifice. I understand the ultimate power of both Boltamon. With his power, I'll punish both worlds. I'll destroy them for not caring about Miu. Excuse me, what are you talking about, Kato? Wake up. Yeah, he's gone off the deep end. Okay, so... if anyone's seen Kamen Rider Gaim, the fact his name is Kaito, and he's been the most antagonistic with Takuma as a group, and he went off the deep end and became what looks like the final villain. I wonder if that might actually be a Kamen Rider Gaim reference. One second. But yeah, Kato has jumped off the deep end. Oh, I'm awake. You're the ones who are still half asleep. Isn't it obvious now that you've seen both Boltamon? Can't you feel the power? I can feel it as much as I'd rather not. He's so overwhelming it makes my knees shake. I'll teach you all. First the Master and then Miyuki for working with him. What did you just say? You heard me. You idiots will finally understand Boltamon's power. Think about what you're saying, Kato. Miyuki is on our side. We need her power to get back to our world. We'll never get back if you kill her. So? Are you serious? Being a coward is what got Miu killed. No more of that. I won't hesitate. Don't hesitate anymore. I'm going to destroy the world and get revenge. If you start making a scene and try to stop me, then I'll start the killing with you. Oh, Boltamon. Yes, Kato. Destroy Takuma. Destroy all of them. Kaito. I don't need your lectures about morality getting in the way of my revenge. You are all the enemy now. Okay, so obviously Agumon. Okay, so I can apparently only get 4. So let's go with this. I'd like to use Saki, but she's underpowered and this thing looks really strong. Let me see, can I hit him from here? Yes, yes I can, and I will actually do a decent amount of damage. Okay, nope, I missed. Okay, Warp Digivolve to Varudomon. Okay, now I know his attack doesn't have enough range, I think, to actually hit him. Come on, Takuma, let's hit it. Yeah. Okay, Agumon, Warp Digivolve to Dinorexmon. Okay. Okay. Warp Digivolve to Anubismon. Okay, so I could hit him with that. And that actually, I'm assuming he's virus. So that would actually do more damage to him. But not by much. I might be better off to just, you know, attack the thing in front of me. Okay, now what can you do now? Okay, good. Let's go over here. All right, okay, I don't want... Okay, I remember I did that to... I was wondering, okay, so apparently it carried that over from the previous one. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And things are going faster than I actually wanted them to. Okay, now what can you do? Pernicious Wall. Okay, that dealt a lot. Now then, let's see. Amet will be doing that much. Will it do any more if I do it that way? No. And I'm trying to see which one does more damage. I think actually my base attack does more damage to him. Oh yeah, he's really weak to light and really resistant to dark. Okay, why are my... Because I know there was supposed to be a... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, that's better. Okay, so one of those things where even though we were winning, we suddenly all get our butts kicked off screen. I honestly hate it when games do that. I really do. Like, come on, if we're doing better than you thought we were supposed to... Like, if we're... Like, that's the thing. If you want it to be a hopeless boss fight, make it a hopeless boss fight. If you want it to be a thing we actually have a chance to win, then have it change the outcome of the fight a little bit. Don't just have us, oh, you were doing well, but you just got your butts kicked off screen. I don't like that. I really don't. Can't be having, how's that thing so strong? You're too weak, pathetic. And you thought you could beat the master like this? You're hopeless. Don't worry, I'll crush him for you and the entire world along with him. Kato, stop. Mia would never want this. And you know what Mia would want, Takuma? You know who understands what she wants the most? Me, her big brother. No, you do not. Or maybe you had a thing for her, is that it? A what? You're like the stalker trying to get your dirty hands on me. Yeah, he's gone off the deep end. Well, even more than I thought he'd already gone off the deep end. Takuma, no, I was supposed to protect you. Lost his mind. He really intends to kill me. At this rate, he might actually succeed in destroying both worlds. Huh? Have you noticed now, Kato? Ah, yeah. There you are. What? Found you. You can't hide from me. Let's go, Bulbulmon. Everything must be destroyed for revenge for Kato. Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like when games pull that. One second. But yeah, that cliche just annoys the heck out of me. Like, if it's supposed to be a hopeless boss fight, make him strong enough to be a hopeless boss fight. You know, don't just have it be that the party that you're winning, that you managed to win, and the story just pretends you got your butt kicked. I don't like it when they do that. What is going on? Are you okay, Takuma? Hang in there. I'm fine, don't worry. But where'd Kato go? We have to stop him. Can we? Did you see how strong he is? Next time he might actually kill you. I understand the fear, but we have to go after him, or else. Or else what? Remember how he sensed something? That was probably the Master and Miyuki. If Bulbulmon kills Miyuki along with the Master, then we're stuck here, and that's not all. Both worlds will be in danger. This is bad. What should we do? Follow Kato's footprints? No, we're too exhausted. We should go back to the school for now. Once we recovered some strength, we can head to the master. But shouldn't we go after him now? Otherwise, how will we know where the master is? I know where the master is. You what? You stayed quiet before so she wouldn't interrupt the search for Kato. But now's the time to tell us, Renamon, where's the master? The master's true body is under the shrine. Yeah, I do actually like the idea of one of the well, in this case, chosen children or whatever you want to call them, being the final villain. So I do kind of like that. That he ended up being the final ball. That I kind of like that because it's something different. But, oh boy. He really did go full Homura. Well, full Homura if Homura was reacting to the death of a loved one. Like if she went berserk due to Madoka dying in one of the timelines. You get the point. Going so crazy due to caring about someone that you snap. Morning, everyone. Morning, Takuma. You're just in time for breakfast. Hey, Takuma, did you manage to get some sleep? Yeah, I slept okay. It felt wrong, though. You know, going to bed when we really need to find Kato as soon as possible. Believe me, I know anxiety you're feeling all too well, but we need that rest. If you fight someone and lose, you won't win a rematch without at least resting up first. Coming from Renamon, that means a lot. She must want to save Miyuki more than anyone. But she kept her cool and told us to rest, betting on the chance that we'll get to save her. Besides, we had to explain what happened to Digimon and the others. And I deeply appreciate your consideration. Thank you for telling me everything. What's more, you needn't worry about us. We've merely traded one home for another. I can look after the little ones and the weak as I did before rowdiness arrived. Digimon. I must admit, when her rowdiness first came to us, I found her quite a little terror. But now, when I think of her rowdiness, know of our queen, I am filled with pride. For her sake, I truly hope that you are able to save her brother. We will, no matter what. Yes, as long as we refuse to give up, I'm sure we'll find a way. Anyway, now that that's settled, why don't we all have breakfast? Speaking of which, is it just me, or does this look like a real feast? I worked hard to make this meal something special. After all, this will be the last thing we eat here. Alright, we're about to go up against both Bodemon and the Master. Once we're done with this meal, we'll probably never come back here again. I guess that means we don't have to worry about making this food last anymore. So I'm just gonna dig in. Looks great. Help yourself. Here, this is for you, Takuma. Huh? Thanks, but isn't this a little much? Since we know what we're in for, we need to eat a lot to get our strength up. That's right. Nobody's gonna go easy on you just because you're feeling hungry. Honestly, I don't know what we'd do without Ao and her cooking skills. Yeah, we really lucked out that she's such a good cook. I've looked forward to every meal. Oh, enough of that already. You should know flattery will get you nowhere. But will it get us seconds? Since this is our last meal, I want to try everything. Everyone's acting so bright and cheerful. They must be working hard to hide their fear and anxiety. That takes real strength. At least I can do is smile and eat my fill, too. Yes. Alright, let's see how this turned out. This is great. Oh, are you aiming for seconds too, Takuma? Oh, what? No, I think this is really think this is good. Yeah, I'm just kidding, thank you. Well, I got some bad news for you, Takuma. I'll be taking all the seconds. Hey, don't worry. If you want them that badly, you can have them. Takuma, you're too kind. No need to fight. I actually made more than we needed, so Takuma can have seconds, too. So Takuma can have seconds, too. You made more than we needed? Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about how many portions I was making. Enough for Kato, too. What do you think Takata's doing right now? Eating breakfast like us? Or actually, never mind, that doesn't seem likely. After all, he wants to destroy this place. But what I don't get is if he's gonna beat the Master for us, can't we just let him? No, even if he opposes the Master, that doesn't necessarily make him our ally. Besides, no one knows what will happen to this world if the Master is defeated. The effect that may have on the real world is even less certain. Kato is pretty clear about going after Miyuki, too. And while it pains me to even consider it, if she were to die, we'd have no way back to our world. We'd be stuck here forever. Besides, he aims to destroy everything, and I at least want to protect the little ones. Yeah, I guess that won't work, man. What's Kato even thinking? I mean, I can see where he's coming from. Miyu was everything to him. Losing her must have filled him with anger and pain. He probably can't bear to see the world go on without her. Still, that's no reason to destroy the world. And now that Miyu's gone, we'll just have to stop her annoying older brother for her. Pretty much, we'll need to try that much harder for Miyu's sake. Another reason for a hearty breakfast. Oh, I think I'll have seconds after all. Hey, leave some for me too. See, Saki, this is the definition of first come, first serve. What, don't you know eating too fast makes you fat? I do like how they just, like, bicker with each other. It shows that by now they become, close. Like, I care, I'll have more too, Alright, but don't eat too fast, okay? You'll choke. That was kind of sweet. This may be the last time we get to do this. Eat together and laugh together, any of it. That thought makes this moment, desperate as we are to act normal, feel precious. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared about the fights ahead, but we can't run anymore. All we can do right now is keep pushing forward. One second. Man, that was great. Minoru, you ate practically everything. What, you got a problem with that? That was good. Oh, thanks for everything you've done for us. You don't have to put it like that. This may have been our last meal here, but it's not like we'll never eat together. Let's go forward with this mindset. Right, let's do that. Finished breakfast, we quickly got our things and met them in front of the school, where we all lined up to bid farewell to the rundown school building. We could see Digimon and the others behind the window. This is their home now. We waved to them, then turned to go. We headed to the shrine where Kato, Bobotamon, and Miyuki and the Master waited. That was the start of our final day here, the one that would see an end to everything. Okay, so probably final boss. Which does make me wonder how this is going to go. Is it going to be like us, like kind of the final battle of Smash Ultimate and us versus the Master versus the... Okay, what... Ooh, there's a wild Spinamon there, and I kind of want to try to get him. But I want to look first. I really like Sphinamon. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, so we got him at 60. Let's get the rest of the party out here. Okay. Okay, so we've got Sakuyamon's maiden mode. I believe that's what that is. I believe that's maiden mode. Cubimon, Cowmon, and Arenamon. So the entire family. Okay, let's see if we can talk them down. That's in the tranquil morning air, just get your motor running. You killed the mood. Okay. Blue sky, which do you prefer? Okay. That did not go well. Falcomon Warp Digivolve to Varuduramon. Okay, let's see if we can talk down the next strongest one in line. The Cosmos Sky, look to you. Okay. Okay, so that one was correct, the rest were not. And now we got a powered up Cowmon to worry about. Okay, maybe the Cubimon? Okay, that one worked with her. Oh, it's okay, XX. Okay, so I got Cubimon. Talked down. So that's one out of the way. You missed quite a bit. But given how you normally watch things, you're probably going to go backwards and... and watch over things again. But just in case you don't, Kata went insane, fused and merged Drachmon with had Piedmon and Myota and Drachmon and his Myotismon form Biomerge into Botamon, which is, you know, not a good thing. Okay. And now he wants to kill everyone. Okay. Okay, that worked. Okay. She resists pretty much everything, so... let's try to get her faster. Okay, yeah, big wave motion gun shield. That's cool. So yeah, things went kind of insane. Never time for the hero to spring into action. You know me, I'll make it work. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, I tried to recruit the other Mega, but... or at least talk her down so I might be able to get something. Okay, got level ups, which is always good. One second. Okay. Okay, is this the last one I needed? Voice someone's conscious of my head. Yes, last one we needed for that. Okay, it's been a long time now since the human girl first cooked for me. And from looking thin and pale to full and hearty, every now and then, though, she gets this sad look on her face, and it breaks my heart to see her like that. Oh, look at a potato. We used to grow these in my village. They are really tasty. They are all around here. They grow all over the place. I can take a bunch of them. Then you can do so much with potatoes. Yeah, that is true. We cook a lot. We use a lot of potatoes in my house. Take as many as you like. Try some new cooking. And now, what should we make with them? They're not bad on their own, but we could steam them or mash them. Hey, do you want to go back to your village? What makes you think that? I guess I would like to go back and see everyone again, but I'd be lonely without you, my God. You would? Of course, I really care about you. You miss your parents, don't you? Yeah, I'd love to see my mom and dad again, but is there some way for me to go back? I'm sorry, I don't know any more about this than you do. Yeah, it's not worth thinking about, is it? Well, there's no point in worrying about that unless we do find a way back. Yeah, you're right. I've always wanted to be the one to look out for her, and yet, where did she grow up so much? Minomon's still disguised as Haru is weird. Yeah, she said she felt like it was... Yeah, she's used to it, but it is weird. Quick, this way you wouldn't... let me see. That's when I realized the fog. Mind running a bit overtime this week? Depends on where we end up at the end. We'll see where we end up at the end. It depends on how far into the final boss and stuff we are. It powers up one of your defenses. Where those fog come? Quick, this way. You shouldn't be out on your own in the fog. Mom, what is it? Do you see something? It's my mom. She's crying. She's looking for me, and she's there in the fog. Oh, and I can hear her crying. The same thing they used to get Rao, unfortunately. Fog, now I can't see or hear anything, but now the girl is crying. Sob, please, oh my God, I want to go see my mom. I miss her so much. Then go see her. Miss her that much, you should go to her. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I'll come back to see you again. Right, I'll be waiting for you. Or watching her run into the fog until I couldn't see her anymore. Guess humans really do belong in the human world. That must be why those giant hands reached out to draw her in. Understand why I hurt so much. Didn't I do the right thing? I hope that girl is happy with her mother. I get to see her again. For some reason, as the girl vanished into the fog, my body started to break down into little pieces. I was the one who was just watching. My last thought, as I felt myself fading away, was to wonder if the girl made it back safely. Oh boy. That's disturbing. Giga Crusher. Okay. Let's see what that does. Let's see. Giga Crusher. There we go. 666 damage. Deals dark damage, which isn't ideal, but has a high chance of sealing and confusing the target. That could actually be really useful, but I don't know who I'd stick it on. Because everyone else kind of... Oh, wait, she doesn't have anything on her. Yeah, let's give her that. She's weak to dark. Well, no, in her like in the final form, she's resistant to everything. You know what? Let's make her give her debuff stuff. That'll help. Let's see. Shadow. Okay, so you... Oh, another Piedmon. When you're cute, I want to eat you up. Let us appeal to his ego. I ain't you a hoot, I like that. I'll teach you how to walk a mile in my shoes, you dig? Oh, baby, I'm stuck on you. Okay, yeah, that can be kind of creepy, but it's also a freaking Edamon. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. You just name your game, brother. I'll show you the love. Oh, I don't care whatever. They might owl me. Okay, so that worked. Okay. Hanging bod. Hey, you hoot, I think I like ya. Hear me sing? Yeah, okay, obviously you appeal to Edamon's ego. Hi, Holy Cross. Yeah, let's take the chance he'll actually join us. Okay. Unfortunate, but okay. I do like Anubismon. Mana and Dramon overrode Millenniumon's persona when they merged. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so he automatically gets to deal as much damage as if it's a dark, a back attack by default. Okay, I don't know if she actually has enough reach on Amethyst Mandala to do that. She actually almost, well, actually, let me check. No, she actually has ridiculous range on that Giga Crusher. Okay, got you out of my way. Megami Tensei Monster Fusion Deconstructed. I admit I don't know that much about Megami, about what you were talking about there. Like, I don't know the Megami Tensei games very well. I know Persona somewhat well, but not the Megami Tensei games. I find it funny how he runs. Also, hi Riley. Okay, she is not going to really get to do much of anything. Well, she finished off one of the Andromon, so... Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize how hard she got hit. Of course. Okay, I'll go with, you're watching Ed and Eddie. I'd go with all of your team on the map and have them all talk to Kato. Can you use the talk command on the boss? No, you couldn't, which is kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Really? I don't think you could. I probably should have checked that, honestly. Okay, now just dump the last of these into Floramon. I think we're about to go into the final boss. Like, I think we're right at the final boss. Should I have a chat with Minoru? All this tension is really getting to me, Takuma. I mean, any way you look at this, this is the moment of truth we are coming up on here. Sure is. When I think about how this is, all this other stuff starts racing through my head. Like, about everything that's happened so far, about Ryo and Tsuji. And of course, Miyu too. Kato's really cared for her, you know. But even after he got thrown in this world, his first concern was how to help Miyu. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. I could barely take care of myself. Excuse me. That would be interesting, but I admit I forgot. I wasn't thinking when it came to that. I really should have thought of that. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. I can barely take care of myself. Lord, how should I say it for not losing sight of what's important? He had this unshakable strength when it came to doing whatever he set his mind to. So I don't know what we can say to him to keep him from destroying the world. Minoru is right, Kato was always strong. And not just in terms of brawn, there was an inner strength in him as well. What could we say to him that would make him lose his desire to destroy the world? Miyu's words, I don't know. I don't know if Miyu's words are the right ones there. What Minoru just said, which might work. Flattery, probably not. Miyu's words will probably just tick him off. Flattery, I don't see really working, so this is the only thing that actually makes any sense. I actually think putting your feelings into words like you did just now is perfect. Really? You think Kato has his heart set on this? I doubt anything you come up with off the cuff will change his mind. Probably our only option is to tell him straight up how we really feel. You know, it's pretty incredible that Izzy's voice actress, Mana Marshall, started out career in G1 Transformers. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Man, Kato can be such a pain in the neck if only he weren't so stubborn. Even if that's what makes him so strong. Yeah, Kato's always been simple and straightforward. Maybe that's why he snapped when he lost someone really important to him. When you think about it, maybe him being so straightforward isn't a good thing. Anyway, I think overall I'll say to Kato. I just hope it's enough to get him to think twice about destroying the world. Should I talk with Saki? Why do you think Kato's so concerned about Miyu? Anyway. Because she was his sister? But didn't the way he looked after her seem a little excessive for that? I mean, sure, Miyu did make herself queen, which was a crazy thing to do. But from actually talking to her, anyone could see she was actually pretty well put together. That's true, Miyu didn't seem senseless enough for Kato to be so worried about her. I know, right? Yeah, not that I need to know why Kato was so overprotective of her. After all, there are some things that people don't want to share with anyone. At least Digimon did not turn out to be the true villain. Yeah, I agree with that. That is something I agree with. After all, there are some things people don't want to share with anyone. I just wish he hadn't gotten so worked up about her that she wound up the way he did. That he wound up the way he did. He learned to rely on others instead of putting everything on himself. I couldn't agree more. Kato never said anything to us. He never talked about his pain, never asked for help. He's done everything to help you and give you advice, always betrays you for reasons. Yeah, and in this case, he was just a nice guy. Like Saki didn't want him keeping all that bottled up inside. Kato was here right now, what would you say to him? What would you want to tell him? And I don't think I've ever put it into words before, but I don't want Kato to keep suffering through this on his own either. What would be the best way to get that across to Kato? Okay, I agree with you, which is the... because you're... I'm trying to word this. Which is the... you shouldn't be taking all... you know, you shouldn't have worried about me as much, pretty much. Which probably isn't a good idea. To stop lashing out, also probably not a good idea. He's not alone. That might be the only thing that could get through to him at this point. I want to tell him that he's not alone, that he has friends. Really, I feel the same way you do. I wish he'd rely on us more. Which, yeah, that definitely would be a good thing if we could convince him. Problem is, Kato needs to want to rely on us first. I want to encourage him to share the load he's carrying, even now. Okay, that was the right choice. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Anyway, Kato's really sweet, so I'm sure he'll get what you're trying to say. You think Kato is sweet? He can be kind of brash, so maybe it's hard to see it, but he'd always say how he wanted to stay and stand out front wherever we talked to an enemy. And I feel like he looked out for us, not just me. Hey, you're right. He may not have put it into words, but he really was thoughtful. Thoughtful in the sense that he wanted to help his help others. Excuse me. Not so much in the whole thinking through his actions thing. Like, he was not good about that. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure Kato is down here somewhere and we just need to hurry up and find him. Okay, was that like a sudden huge final boost? No, it was not, unfortunately. Also, I'm going to save. I don't believe this. Renamon, is something wrong? The door to the next level is open. Rather, it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? The door is normally locked shut. You need a key to open the way to the lowest level. Looks like it's been forced open. Wait, are you saying Botamon tore this thing open? How much strength must it have to tear through this massive door? Trying to look at the not look at the broken door. I know too well why that is. When such destruction shows the power of the threat we're facing. Mega fused with perfect. I don't think so, because the thing is, you've got Mega... You got Omnimon, which is 2 Megas. You got... technically Omnimon and Imperial Dramon, which ended up forming Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. Omnimon Merciful mode, which was him and all the other Megas. I'm trying to think, did we ever have one where it was an Ultimate fused with a Mega? Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. I don't think it breaks the rules. So, Wizard of the Coast sued a child. No, Wizard of the Coast did not sue a child. They put out the OGL, which is this open gaming likeness. They tried to update it, but they did it in such a way that it would be very steal everything and allow people to make, it would cause a lot of damage to that community. And so Wizards of the Coast, so there was massive fan backlash. We are scared right now. Forcing ourselves to move forward isn't a good idea. I could maybe use some time to calm them down. We should take a break. And then we can spend some time looking at these Merles. We don't know how much more about these. We've looked at these before. Because the last time we came here, you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found out anything else? No, I'm afraid I wasn't able to make any new discoveries concerning these murals. Said before, it seems some immense power brought tragedy to a great many. Though I can't get any more of that from this mural. Maybe a bit, because we're about to go in the final boss. What about this one? Wasn't it humans and Kinonogami suffering? No, something about 4 godlike beings. 4 godlike beings from ancient legends. This mural includes aspects of them. The composition still bothers me. It was strangely above and hell below. I'm afraid, no, I can't. I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretation of this mural either. Curious, we don't have time to stop and try to interpret them now. Regretfully, I believe we should move ahead. Right. Everyone ready to move on now? Feeling after moving forward, I'll say I'm pretty scared. There's no guarantee we'll make it out okay. We can't just leave Kato like this. There's a small % chance to just outright negate an enemy attack. Also, I missed earlier, but you didn't read Balbodamon's ability. A bad luck to have it happen twice. Okay, so that's what that does. So I can't afford to give in to my fears. That's the spirit, and don't worry, I'll keep everyone safe. Never mind, could you please not steal my thunder? I intend to protect everyone too. Our foes are fierce, we must be vigilant, neither shrink nor stop from fear. Isn't that right, Minoru? Alright, in fact, I'll lead the charge. Yeah, that's quite reassuring. Let me tell you, I'm sure you are all right to move forward to hoping to talk to Kato. Likely it will come to a fight, but I would encourage you to keep trying to reach him. Good, it looks like everyone is ready to get going. If Kato will listen to us, we could even go back to supporting one another like before. No, I'm sure that's how it'd go. I need to believe and move on without fear. Okay, I think we're about to see the final boss. So the notes are a Shaggy Dog story. I guess that's one way to look about it. Oh, Takuma, the walls in here have lots of drawings too. Yeah, they do. There's another huge mural covering the whole wall. Incredible, this mural is like nothing I've seen. It appears to be tracing the link between the humans and the Kimonogami. They're bound together by what looks like a string. Might this be able to explain why humans and Kimonogami were once much closer? No, if that were all, surely the other murals would suffice. Then what's expressing the center of the body? Is that what meant to be a heart? Or perhaps the soul? Soul? What do you mean? It's an even more fundamental part of one's being than the heart, the essence of one's self. Humans have referred to this concept as the soul since ancient times. Kuma, Agumon, and surely you two have also felt a connection on that level. One that goes beyond trust or affection, as if you were inextricably linked together. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It's how I know Takuma as my fated child. Of course, I felt that way myself. We humans and certain Kimonogami are bound to a specific individual. Someone with whom they belong, and that they were 2 halves of the same soul. So, you're like the other half of my soul? It's actually a little embarrassing to talk about. Dracmon must have been like that for Kato. I wonder what it feels like for him to have half his soul fused with Piedmon. Hey, don't get so down, Al. Remember, it's because Kato's on the verge. It's a huge mistake that we gotta remind him of what's right. I couldn't agree more. Half of Bulbotamon is still Dracmon. Which means if we can change Kato mind, we can stop him from destroying the world. This passage leads to the lowest level where Miyuki and the Master are waiting. I hope you're ready for this. You bet we are. Let's go save Kato and Miyuki. It all comes down to this. We've got to find a way to reach Kato and Miyuki. We're both prepared to fight as well. However hard things get, we'll triumph in the end. We have to. I've seen enough suffering. We don't need more. Let's all make it out of this together, every last one of us. I'm sure we can find a way for this to end well. Let's just trust in that we move forward. Okay, everyone, follow me. It was quite impressive, but this is most fascinating. The sky and the clouds, oh no, perhaps it's a more fundamental phenomenon. Kind of looks like the sun. The sun, yes, so this is light. Mirror is likely depicting the creation of the world. And it probably means the two worlds were once one. Worlds used to be one. Yes, in murals such as this, an image of the sun will also often relate to the world's creation. What's more, by referencing this mural, we may also have a better understanding of the one on the left. You see the humans and Kinemogami are shown coexisting within the same circle? Oh yeah, that must be to show that humans and Kimonogami once lived in the same world. As I mentioned earlier, we see each bound to each other by a kind of string. World was one, humans and monsters shared a soul. The harmonious ideal, which half was responsible for its downfall? No, that's hardly worth asking. The human form is too frail for the power of a god. In Megami, it's a slog to level up monsters, and it's faster and more effective to just fuse them. Oh, okay, so that's what you meant. Professor? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I'm afraid I got caught up in my own speculation. Fortunately, I can't offer any further interpretation at this point. Let's move on. Okay. Can I talk with you about one last thing? Sure, what is it? I've been thinking about what to say to Kato since the professor told us about fusion. Well, I can't seem to come up with anything. I only end up focusing on my regrets instead. I mean, Piedmon mooks now? That's so wrong. Yeah, I agree, that's weird. That is honestly weird. Use all my regrets instead. I can't help but feeling like there was more I could have done for Kato. Like, even after we lost Miyu, I could have been there for more than I was. I keep thinking of all these things and I should have done. It's all that's on my mind. Even though I know it's pointless to dwell on what's in the past. Really pointless, though, I feel like that's not true. Regrets can be painful, but there must be some way to put them to good use. Regrets are necessary, aren't pointless, can shape the future. I mean, shape the future is those who do not learn from the past are doomed to repeat it, so... Okay. Well, you can't help how you feel, but you can use your regrets to shape the future. Nobody gets anything right on the first try, that's why it's so important to reflect. I'm sure the next time you'll know enough to make the right choice. That's very kind of you to say, and you're right, I should try to learn from my regrets. You know, I think talking with you about this has made me realize something. Maybe things turned out like this for Kato because he tried not to have any regrets. What do you mean? Well, take Miyu. He was always overprotective of her no matter how much he hated it. I mean, she hated it. And it takes strength to believe that you did was right despite what others think. Well, it feels like it's a kind of strength with a fragile heart, because once you realize you were wrong about something, it's going to hurt that much more. What's wrong with being straightforward? I think in that case that he tried to take the most straightforward solution to a problem, and that basically resulted in him just using violence as a first resort, essentially. That's a good point. You know, I've always thought of Kato as confident and strong. But looked at another way, maybe he had his own weaknesses that... Yeep. What happened? What was that sound? My phone went off. Apparently I got a text. Huh? What's the big deal? Just another one of those garbled messages, right? Actually, no. I mean, parts of it are still garbled, but I can read some of it. Wait, can I see? Here. I cannot speak Japanese, so I have no idea what any of this means. There's the keep things private. Yeah, she does. Something about being worried for it feels like this was probably from one of my parents. So since, how is their reception so far underground? Why is the text readable? Better ask the others if anyone else got messages. Check it out, I got a text too. You see, I can read part of... read it's asking if I'm okay and taking my medicine. Well, it's clear that someone's concerned about you, but it's hard to make out the details. Sure, I guess. Wait, I don't remember hearing your phone go off. That's because I put it on silent. Wait, that's a good idea. Everyone, silence your phone so alerts don't surprise us. Alright, okay. Done. Sorry to scare everyone, I'll just set mine to silence, too. Thanks, guess we're ready to go then. Let's head straight for the master. It's possible she will be. So I just checked to see if I had any messages. Turns out I got nothing, go figure. Says that he doesn't care, but he looks a little disappointed. Hey, I could send you a text once we make it out of here. A lot of good that'll do. What I want is a message from someone in our world now. Yeah, I figured. But look, I don't know why you're getting texts now, or why we're getting texts now, or why they're less jumbled. But I'm sure everyone's waiting for you. I'll bet you get a bunch of texts all at once. Hey, I appreciate you cheering me up and all, but it's kind of making me feel even more alone. What? No way, you're so good with people. I bet you have tons of friends. Seriously, give it a rest. The more you talk about it, the worse I feel. And this sucks. Okay, so... Oh, what is this? What happened here? Are these enemies? They've been beaten to a pulp. Likely the Master's Kinzoku, since we can see them, they must have been recently slain. Did all this on his own? That guy's something else. Wait, who's that lying in the pile of Kinzoku corpses? Miyuki. Hang in there, Miyuki. Miyuki? Miyuki! She seems to simply be unconscious, but then she is alive? Oh, I was so worried. You can feel a pulse in her continued existence, and your continued existence must mean she's still alive. It's strange, how is she separated from the Master? You got something Kato did? Bingo, I was able to pull her right out of the Master thanks to Balbotamon. Kato? I really did plan on killing her, but I changed my mind. What made you do that? Now that's a good question. See, I don't have anything against Miyuki, though I did pay her back for attacking us. Relief we've avoided the worst case scenario. Miyuki's safe, and if we can talk some sense into Kato, maybe there's hope for us yet. Heck are the 4 God Megas. I'm sure that they're important to the story. That might be one of those things that's either going to show up in the 11th hour or going to be a focus of one of the other routes. Kato, won't you please stop? Miyuki's safe. That means we can all go back. Can't we all work together like before and go home? Home? What's the point in going home? It's not like Miyu's going to be there. Nothing will ever be like it is before, so I'm going to destroy it all. Even the point of that, you'd be destroying your own world too. Which is that anywhere you ever had any memories with Miyu, and any everyday happiness you could have with someone, your desire to live, you'd be bringing an end to all of that. So what? Miyu wouldn't have a part of it anyway. Keep talking that way, I might just finish you off first. What? Don't you talk to me like you know anything about the memories I have of Miyu. We should have been able to make a whole lot more. And who do you think stole that happy from me? Who is it that robbed me of our happiness? Heard a master hiding down here the whole time, and both this world and ours for making her life so hard. And now it's time for some payback. I'll tear everything down with my own two hands. No, Kato. I feel the same way I did the last time we met. Miu wouldn't want this. I never did like that self-righteous attitude of yours. And don't you use Miu's name so lightly. You may as well be another enemy who let her die. Yes, you're all enemies, every last one of you, so I'm going to crush you here and now. Go, Bulbaldemon, kill them all. As you wish, Kato. Here we go, brace yourselves, everyone. You all felled Miu, all of you, out of my sight. Okay, this is probably going to not be easy. Okay, so, we get the kids megas automatically. Okay, so obviously we're going to throw Renamon in there. Let's see, obviously you. I think we might need the defense. Okay, is there any... what? What did I do? Should have talked with your teammates before the final boss. I did talk to my teammates. Okay, so I don't think there's any way to hit him with River of Power unless I'm mistaken as to its range. No, there's not. So I'm gonna put you up here. Excuse me. Okay, Falcomon Warp Digivolve to Varumon. Okay, so is it gonna let me... No, I cannot talk to him. Yeah, I think probably. Okay, so she's gonna be slow. Come on, Warp Digivolve to Dino Rexmon. Rexmon. Yeah, that does not boost my... I can't actually reach from here, which is an issue. I don't think I want to get my ultimate directly up in his face and being the likely first one to get attacked. So... Best partner ever, Blossomon. Love you too, Saki. Yeah, I think the chat was implying a New Game Plus. So if you got any buffs, that took care of them. Also, she is slow. You know, Bodemon's probably gonna attack. Or no, he's not, I guess. Of course he targets her anyway. Would you snap out of it already? You being Miyu's brother doesn't make you responsible for everything about her. Even now, you're so upset. It's all about Miyu. What is that? What is it about what you want, Kato? What I want is Miyu to be safe, for her to have her revenge. That's what I want. That's not true. You're a very kind person, Kato. You do anything for Miyu, no matter how hard it was and no matter how much it hurt you. There's a difference between caring for Miyu and doing something terrible in her name. Don't let your kindness be twisted the wrong way. It doesn't have to be like this. You're delusional about me. Keep your delusions about me to yourself. I hope you're ready for me to come to shut you up. Kaito. Okay, now let's see. Which is he more resistant to? He's way weaker to light. I think the light actually does more damage. But that also takes away his buff, like the attack buff he has. Oh wait, was it her that did that attack buff? Or no, it wasn't her. Fortunately, I can also do this. We'll do this together, Saki. You know it. We can do it. Oh, you and me. I forgot that that was not her attack. Was it her? I forgot that it was not her attack that did that. Dang it. Okay, this does that. And of course, it's the one that misses. And Metal Seedramon is nowhere remotely close to actually being able to attack. Is hers the one that does that? Okay, why is he just no-selling everything? That's really irritating. Okay, there we go. No, unfortunately, it won't let me. And why are you targeting her specifically? Like, yes, she's the weakest one on the board, but why were you targeting her out of everyone? Okay. Okay, yeah, that is just a straight-up broken attack. I mean, that's a possibility. Okay, no, I can't actually talk because I just used it, I guess. Okay, that took him out. A brother unredeemed. Okay, that is sad. Well, that leveled everyone up, and I got another Old Man Lightning Slab, which I don't actually really need at this point. It can't be. If we did it, Takuma. Yeah, we won. Why? I gave up Dracmon to Bobotamon to gain that power, and it still wasn't enough. Kato. I only wanted to be strong enough to protect Miu, that's all. Why has it come to this? You can't change what you've done. What's past is past. But we're still alive. The world hasn't been destroyed yet. Okay, Kato, I know you'll find a way to move forward again. Move forward again? If you really want to honor Miu, you should protect what she left behind. Keep Digimon and everyone from the amusement park safe, the ones she wanted to save. Yeah, that's right. Miu tried to save them. I actually made it clear that's what she wished, but I would have destroyed that. I thought I was watching her closer than anyone, but I failed to see what she wanted. Okay, so he basically burned out his anger fighting us. One gets so worked up sometimes, they miss what's right in front of them. Happened to us too, right, Minoru? Yes, he's snapping back to reality. Yeah, sure, I know what you mean, but do you have to bring that up now? Ah, yes, there was a time Minoru was so fearful of us that he started ranting and raving. Still, he did not turn our backs on Minoru, and you are much the same, Kato. Saki cried out in fear when she first saw me, too, and now we're best friends. Yeah, that's just how it is. You're our friend, so don't go and act like you're on your own. I tried to destroy the entire world. If you ever try it again, we'll make sure to knock some sense into you. But how can you just brush that off? You really want to be me as a friend after everything? We do. You're one of us, Kato. You really think I deserve a second chance? Of course you do. Use your power to protect things this time, not to destroy them. To protect things. Now come on, we need to do something about the Master and get back home. Yes, you freaking need one. Okay, this isn't good. Piedmon, yeah. Bobotamon? Listen to you going on about second chances and moving forward. You're such fools. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Kato, stop. He's changed. He's nothing like he was before. Caught on, did you? Well, I'm afraid you're a little too late. Huh? Gotcha. Huh? The one yanked Miyuki right out of Renamon's hand, capturing her before himself. Renamon, forget me, save Miyuki. Renamon, stop, I never told you to do that. Oh, but aren't you the one who told me to destroy the world, Kato? I don't care about that anymore, now let go of Miyuki. Gonna work, but Bobotamon's changed. He had the feel of Dracmon about him before, but that is gone now. What? No, that would mean we're really talking to... Yeah, Piedmon. That's only... Dracmon's gone, that's just Piedmon in there. So you finally realize what happened, Kato. I was your wish for revenge, your desire for destruction that powered this fusion. Those emotions faded within you, your bond with Bobotamon was lost. And now it is I, Piedmon, the other member of this fusion, whose will is ascended. Was this your plan from the start? Oh, you actually brought an end to both worlds. You actually brought an end to both worlds. That would have suited me just fine. But it turned out you just didn't have it in you. A shame, a real shame. However, the all-consuming fire of revenge, which you felt at our fusion, still burns within me. So I will do what you could not and destroy both the Master and the two worlds for you. You intend to use Miyuki for that purpose? Let her go. Didn't you take her from the Master to begin with? Why put her in danger again? Isn't it obvious? So I can take her and gain her power instead of the Master. What? No, stop. Yeah, Dracmon's gone. And the sad thing is, this is Kato's consequence. fusing Dracmon and Piedmon was still his idea. I think as beat up as Piedmon was, Myotismon probably could have finished him off. But, you know, Kato was so lost in grief, he made a mistake. Yeah, poor Dracmon. I liked Dracmon. Dracmon is a really cool character. Now, as I recall, you are bound to this girl by fate, were you not? In which case, once I take her in, she is no more, and that will be the end of you as well. Wait, no. Care about what happens to me, just let Miyuki go. How tragic, really. It's heartbreaking. At least I could do is end this quickly. Renamon. Miyuki. What? How dare you sneak up behind me? You too, Kato. You may not be awake right now, but half of you is Dracmon. I'm not letting you force him to go along with my mistake anymore. Miyuki, run away while we hold him. My, what a farce. Huh? What's happening? Being pulled into by Botamon? Professor Kato. Fools, fuse with me along with the maiden and witness the destruction of both worlds. Kato. Oh no, you'll just get pulled in too. If we don't do something, we're going to lose Kato. Stay back. What? Takuma, everyone, I'm sorry, but you got this. You know, being friends wasn't so bad. It might be a matter of willpower, maybe. So does that make Baltamon now a biomerge? Because Dracmon's still in there. They've been taken in, which means no, it can't be. No Renamon. Mon has reverted to her original form and he is in such pain. This is what happened with Kunamon, Lopmon, and Sayokamon. She's disappearing into the light. Miyuki, I'm sorry, I couldn't protect. Oh, Renamon. Well. Renamon. Wait, if Renamon disappeared, then that means Miyuki. It's just me, not just Miyuki, the professor and Kato got taken in too. And they're all dead? Oh, this can't be happening. Now I have the ultimate power, the power of the maiden. I am supreme. Self-master, for soon you will face me. Fueled by my hatred for this world burning within me, I will end your futile existence. Well, he's gone. He didn't seem to care about us at all. Yeah. Oh boy. That went south very, very quickly. Minoru's voice is trembling. It's not just Minoru. That was a pretty big shock for all of us. Not only did we not save Miyuki and Kato, we lost Renamon and the professor too. Actually, 5. Yeah, Dracmon, Kato, Miyuki, Renamon, and the professor, yeah. And feel my heart sinking towards some black abyss, and my whole body feels... Yeah. It feels heavy. Despite that, I know we can't stop here. We still got something we need to do. We need to follow Botamon. Can you really mean that? I can, I do. I just can't let it end that way. I don't consider it a cheat because that was all Kato. That was all Kato's own choices. None of that would have happened if Kato had not taken Piedmon's deal with the devil. If he'd not taken Piedmon's deal with the devil and just finished Piedmon off, if he'd not gone off the deep end and tried to destroy both worlds, and pulled himself back, Piedmon wouldn't have taken over Dracmon. Like, Bolbotamon wouldn't have existed, and Piedmon wouldn't have been able to take over. He would have been dead. Because we know Piedmon was mortally wounded. And I think even Myotismon could have killed Piedmon off at that point. Like, that's the thing. If he'd blamed Piedmon like he should have, and just killed Piedmon and had called that his revenge, that would have never happened. Like, there would have been no Bolbotamon. We would have just confronted the Master of Miyuki, probably managed to talk her out of it. Get through to her and break her out of the Master. And then we would have been able to beat the Master. But no, Kato had to go on this whole vengeance spree. So, it doesn't feel like a cheat to me because it's a natural consequence of Kato's decision. Wait, what? Okay, one of your messages just popped up again, and it's not the one on YouTube. What the heck? That's weird. I can do this, I just can't let it end like this. Bolbotamon is going to take on the Master, no matter who wins. Could mean terrible things for our world. Exactly, so no matter how scared and sad we might be, we need to get back on our feet. Maybe it's wishful thinking, maybe I'm putting everyone in danger. I don't want to give up, I don't want all those sacrifices to be in vain. You're right, we need to save this world. Professor, Haru, and Miyuki, they're all gone now. But that just means it all comes down to us. If we win, we might not be able to go home. You mean because we lost Miyuki? Yeah, and even if we defeat Bolbotamon, we'll still have to take on the Master after that. Not gonna lie, we're in for some tough fights. It may mean losing more of us. But if we don't do anything, we won't have any world left to live in. So I'm going, what do you say? I'm going too. Minoru? There's nowhere left to run. This is our only option, so I'm gonna give this all I got. I'm going too. Yes, I will fight by your side. Me too, after all, I don't want to die. I don't want anyone to have to go through this again. Said it, Saki, we need to keep going. If that is what we are doing, I will go as well. I will watch over Minoru's every step. And I'll look out for Ao, so let's all go save the world. Okay, now that's the hero thing. That's the anime hero, doesn't matter what happened, we're gonna push forward mentality that I wanted to see out of these characters. Atako right to the end, and I want you to be there with me, Agumon. Well, you're my partner, and we've been bound together by fate. Right, we're partners. The fate of the world is in our hands. Let's go get Bolbotamon. Okay, on one hand, I don't know how long the final boss fight will be, but on the other, I don't want to stop and just have like a 15-minute session next week. Well, what is this place? This is really starting to feel epic. This place definitely has its own feel to it. It's kind of scary. Hey, don't say that. You want the rest of us to get scared too? You think it's that bad? Look at the walls now. I can't help but see human faces in those patterns. Also, I better save. Before the depths. Let's see human faces in those patterns. I will say you've got enough left for a mostly full episode if you stop now. Okay, then that's what we're going to do. Because we did go a bit over. We went about 15 minutes over, and it does feel like XX caught up, so... yeah, we're going to end it there, and then next week we'll have the final battle. And then we're going to move on to the moral route. Help but see faces, I know that feeling. Yeah, that can be creepy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.